She almost got me, okay? So winter la la, cranberry in the wintertime is just tea to me, okay? In body hair and in beverages, like it's just, and cranberry sauce, like. Hello friendos, and welcome to my channel. I am BD, and if this is your first time here, well hey girl, you ate that, you look amazing, okay? And if you are a returning viewer, okay, true and near to my heart, chello, okay? What's goody? As always, I pray you're doing well, that you're taking good care of yourself, and that you are tapped in to what is happening right now around us, because you know, you got to make sure that you're in prayer and that you are helping those around you when you can, okay? Because that is important. We need to be there for each other, and I pray that you are letting that spirit lead you for people you do know and people that you don't know, okay? So yes, but anyway, now you see what happens when you are a subscriber. We get into a little dialogue, we do a little catch-up situation. It's just important to have that connection with the community, and I love y'all. And so, you know, if you want to be in that whole little vibe, all you have to do is subscribe, okay? Bars. Just a little red button right under the video. It just lets me know that you're here. So next time when you see the video and you hear that greeting, you're like, I'm having a dialogue, okay? But yes, now we got all of that out of the way. Super quick, super abridged, because we got a lot to talk about. All right, now this is part 2 of my every seasonal winter holiday release from Victoria's Secret and Pink. This is part 2. If you have not seen part 1, this is the thumbnail. I will link it down below. We covered a lot in that video, but as I mentioned at the end of that video, there was still so much more to talk about. So we're going to jump right in with this collection. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the Pink Patisserie collection. So Patisserie is just French for like a pastry shop, okay? And they have really been in their pastry bag like all year, because gourmands are super popular. Vanilla is having a moment, so of course you want to capitalize on that. So they brought out even more bakery scented treats, or bakery inspired treats, scented treats, not treats, because you can't eat this, a bakery treat scented body care products, okay? Because it's important that we talk about what's actually happening. There are 3 scents in this collection. I don't know why there wasn't like a 4th, but there are 3 in this collection: Biscotti Delight, Coconut Cream, and Jam Donut. I didn't really get a chance to talk about packaging as much in the first video because there was just so much to get to, but I love the packaging for this collection. It is super like festive, and it gives you like sweater weather vibes because of the pattern. It's like a, I don't know what they would call this pattern. If I can find it online, I'll put it on the screen, but I love it. It reminds me of like cable knit sweaters or just sweaters in general. I love the vibe. So Coconut Cream was really nice. Although they mentioned puff pastry, to me it didn't like lean overly puff pastry-esque to me. I got straight coconut buttercream, okay? And in a very pleasant way. I usually don't like coconut scents, for real, and I'm not really like a gourmand girl in the first place, but I thought this one was really nice. It's sweet. I didn't smell any salted caramel. They do have a salted caramel mist, so I think maybe if you wanted to bring out some of that, you could use that mist with this, layer it or something like that to really like enhance that salted caramel vibe. But for me, it gave coconut buttercream, so a nice, not overly rich, but you can get that essence of it's a coconut sweet puff pastry without it being heavily doughy. So I think it's still in the line of like all of the other pastry-esque scents they've done, like buttery sugar and brown sugar from the fall. So if you like that kind of thing, then this might be for you, but definitely it's less on the dough, more on the buttercream and with the coconut twist. Now, next we'll talk about Biscotti Delight. Obviously, I fell in love with this packaging because duh, it's pink. It's pink, it's beautiful. It has the same kind of candy cane, a straw in the mist. For this one, it has like a little snowflake motif, a little polka dots and stripes. I love it, so pretty. The notes for this are sweet pistachio, pink sugar, and vanilla glaze. And it says, warm out of the oven, first bite of your morning pastry. Yummy, nutty pistachio with a sugary vanilla glaze. Now, to me, most pistachio scents are not nutty enough, okay? They always lean like cherry or like almondy to me. And this one had that vibe, but for whatever reason, it really smelled and reminded me of like Twizzlers. Like that, whatever that flavor is for Twizzlers, I don't know if it's cherry, but I would think so because it's red, but I don't know. Let me look it up. So like the strawberry, I guess, Twizzler is what it reminds me of, but like with a hint of like a cherry moment. It doesn't remind me though of pistachio. Reminds me of like a strawberry cherry moment, but I liked it because I like a fruit note. So so it was cool, but not again something that I needed to bring home. But what I absolutely did fall in love with is jam cookie, okay? Beautiful red packaging, okay? Super seasonal, super festive, and it has those same snowflakes, little stripe, little squiggly lines, okay, little pink polka dots. I just think it's so cute. I love it, okay? It has notes of almond batter, fresh raspberry, and powdered sugar, okay? It says a holiday need, fresh baked berry goodness with a dash of sugar, okay? I will refresh myself on the scent. So good. It is everything that they said. It reminds me of the little, what is the brand? You see this brand, like the big boxes around holiday time and like Ross and stuff like that, like on the way to check out. They are the little like butter cookies, shortbread cookies that have like a dollop of a fruit jam in the center. So they have apricot, raspberry. They have a bunch of different types. This is exactly what this reminds me of. And I love those cookies, by the way. If you have a little tea day where you want to have a nice little cup of hot tea and then you have those little cookies on the side, delicious, okay? So this is perfect, and it's not overly gourmand for me. So it's not overly cookie-esque. The almond batter is there. It's there, but it's soft. I wouldn't say light because you can smell it, but it's soft, okay? It's not overpowering. Sometimes with gourmand, it makes me a little nauseous. So that's why I'm not like a gourmand person, but here, the predominant note, I would say, is actually the almond batter, but you do get the raspberry, and I love a raspberry scent. It's just super nice. It smells exactly like what it says it is, a jam cookie. So, oh, it is so raspberry. It almost is a little figgy to me too. It just smells perfect. Like it is seasonal. Like it definitely is that. I think if you go to a little cute little holiday function or like a winter gathering, a seasonal moment, and you wear this with a cute little outfit that's red or pink or something like that, oh, so cute, so girl la la. So winter la la, I love it. I love this one. I'm so excited to wear this one. I think this will be great as a nighttime scent too, going to sleep and you smell just like a delicious jam cookie, like why not? The next scent that we're gonna talk about is the Sugar Plum scent, which is from VS Pink. Once again, we're still staying on that side. This is their single ingredient or single note kind of collection. They did brown sugar in the fall, and for winter they're doing sugar plum. I like all sugar plum things, so I was excited about this one. But I will say is that for this collection, packaging, it's in a pretty purple with red accents, which is super fun and like gives me like Whoville for some reason. I don't know, but I like it. And it's very playful and gorgeous. Like, I think the packaging is gorgeous. Like, going with purple was such a great idea for like that plummy kind of vibe. So for this one, we got 4 products. You get a shimmering body frost, which is like a body butter, I guess. And then they have a highlighting body oil. Both of those have like a shimmer. Y'all know that's not my ministry. That's not my lane. It's shimmer, okay? But that's what they wanted to do. So that's what they did, okay? So we have that. There's also a hair and body mist, which is what they typically do for that particular like single note collection series. And then there is a body lotion, okay? Now, where I think they erred is not doing a body wash. For these, they do body washes for these types of collections. They've done it for cranberry, I think. I don't know if they did it for Mary Palm. Was that last year? I don't think so, but I've seen it done. And even for like their other single ingredient like honey or coconut, they have body washes. They need to always do a body wash, in my opinion, for this, because I think it would really fly off the shelves if people had the body wash too. But we don't, so we have to make do. We have other options to add with it. There's a sugar gumdrop, I want to say, from Native that I think would pair well with this. This scent, very nice. I checked it out in the store. At the time, they were doing like the body care was $10. I feel like I could get it for cheaper, so I didn't get it, right? And the only thing I really would get is just the lotion and the mist, but they smelled really good. It says it is velvety smooth, light and fluffy cookie frosting, fruity, fun, and festive, the perfect holiday scent. If you're not shimmering like the North Star and smelling like fairy tale fruit, is it even the holidays? Make it official with our new Sugar Plum Body Care featuring this all new formula, a rich whipped body oil frosting that gives skin a shimmery snow-kissed glow. Time to shine, okay? You know, cool. You know what I'm saying? It smells sweet. It does give you sugar plum, which is also berry-esque. I didn't feel like I was blown away. I wish they had brought maybe Mary Palm back, because I love that one. That was a pomegranate scent last season. It was nice. It is also giving me like that strawberry Twizzler moment, but it was nice. I definitely will pick it up when there's a better sale going on, but for right now, it's like, I don't feel like I need it, but it was nice, okay? And the packaging is cute, but we don't only just buy for packaging. We have to like it and know we're gonna use it. So that's that. Now we're gonna move over to Victoria's Secret, okay? Because they released one more holiday collection. So for this collection, there are 4 scents. I don't know the name of the collection, okay? I'm gonna call it the Ribbon Collection because that's what the packaging is giving, and I think it's really pretty. So for this ribbon collection or wrapping paper collection, because it does look like wrapping paper too, there are 4 scents, as I mentioned: Merry Delights, Midnight Magic, Festive Fizz, and a Naughty Spice, okay? First, we'll talk about Merry Delights, which I have here. Beautiful. Metallic red with pink and gold accents. It just reminds me of like growing up, how the wrapping paper was just, you know, so fancy and sophisticated. For this, we have top, base, and heart notes. For the top notes, actually, I'm going to read them off of the website because sometimes they have extra things that are not on the packaging. So it says top notes are iced sugar plum and sparkling lychee. The heart notes are violet petals and strawberry snowflakes. And the base note is whipped woods. All right. You already got me because you know I like a woody moment. All right. Speaking of which, my scent of the day is actually driftwood from Saltaire. I like a fresh scent for fall. This is probably my signature right now. This is my go-to for fall because it is a fresh scent. It is woody, but it has some bergamot in it, so it has a bit of brightness. I really love this, and I paired it with the single note little travel size mist from Bath and Body Works. They have a cedarwood and a sandalwood, so I sprayed that on. And for perfume, I think this would pair well with the Commodity Moss scent. I don't have it. I ordered it from Sephora, but it's coming. So I'm excited about that because that's going to give me all my woody, bright, fresh vibes for the fall. But back to this. I'm really excited to refresh myself on this one because pink on the top. It's just so cute. And that mist. This is so good. It smells like candied fruit. You definitely get a bit of that tart, kind of lychee, you know, and then you get that juicy strawberry. Plumminess again. I love this. And then the whipped woods is a very soft, light wood. So it's not going to be at all like driftwood, cedarwood, all of that. It's so pretty. It's a lychee strawberry scent, period. That's really all you need to know. So if you're a fruity girl like me, I like fruity scents as well. I love a berry scent. This is the one to have, okay? I love her. Next up, we're going to talk about Naughty Spice. I know you're like, what? You got Naughty Spice? I know, girl. I don't know what was going on. It's the packaging, but also it does smell really good. So this one is Naughty Spice. It has a bunch of notes. The top notes are spiced horchata, vanilla froth. Heart notes are cinnamon crystals and pink jasmine. And the base notes are velvet sandalwood. So if you are not new to my channel, you know two of the ingredients here, two of the notes was gonna get me anyway, because I love sandalwood and I love jasmine, and they're together here. So I got this one. It says it smells like a dessert table indulgence. Do they all say the same thing? No, this one says it smells like holiday cheer. So my video actually cut off in the middle of me talking about this. I had went through everything basically left that we had to talk about, but that's okay. We're gonna just rewind, okay? So this is Naughty Spice. Actually, kind of maybe worked out because it's completely dried down. So as I was saying, this one has two of my favorite notes in it, jasmine and sandalwood. Although this is giving initial whiff, like that horchata, that kind of spice, cinnamon there too, it dries down very beautifully. This is typically not, you know, I'm not a gourmand girl, so this is typically not something that I would go with, but I really liked it because every now and then when it's cooler or cold, I want a warm moment. And I think this was the perfect warm moment without it being like a doughy pastry, anything. There's none of that. It's just a nice, soft, somewhat woody, but primarily it's just a nice, soft, frothed vanilla with a hint of like some spices there. So I like this one a lot. I thought this was going to remind me of Sugar Cookie from last winter, which I have right here. It doesn't. This one is gingerbread, vanilla icing, and gumdrops. This is buttery, and you do get gingerbread, but it's more like a butter cookie with a hint of like a gingerbread situation. So it's different enough. So I'm glad about that they're not identical at all. I love that they didn't like just put it in different packaging. It's a totally different scent. I really like this one. Now next up, we're going to talk about Midnight Magic. This Midnight Magic is in gorgeous pink packaging, which she almost got me. Okay, she almost got me, but I did not pick up Miss Midnight Magic. Her notes are winter apricot, marshmallow cream for the top. The heart is hazelnut blossom and cashmere rose, and the base is honey meringue. Now, unfortunately for me, all that I got was the rose. They did a cashmere rose before, and it ate, okay? But I was like, I don't need another one of these. I think if they didn't put the rose in this, the other notes would be great. Like, I don't pick up any of the marshmallow cream. I did get some of the apricot. It's a little sweet with like a honey meringue, can kind of almost give you tang sometimes, but not too much in this instance. But the rose is just so overpowering that that's all that I took from it. So I was like, I don't need another rose scent. But if you are loving the rose, having her moment as well right now, and you're collecting them all, then this is a nice one. It's a cool winter one. It's a soft rose, but rose again, it's just so strong. It kind of just, it bogarts anything else it's in an accord with. For me, it was a stay. It wasn't a purchase, but it's nice. Now, for what I absolutely had to have, first of all, packaging. This is the best color of all of them, and I think they're all super pretty. But this purple is so royal and regal with the shades of lilac stripes on here too. It's just gorgeous, okay? It says it smells like making memories, and the notes are top, cranberry bubbly, and wild blackberry, heart, white amber, and sweet hibiscus, and base cozy musk. I love musk. I love me some cranberry and some blackberry, period. And then you got a little surprise attack with the amber and the hibiscus. So let's Actually, this is perfection. It's perfection because cranberry in the wintertime is just tea to me, okay? In body hair and in beverages, like it's just, and cranberry sauce, like you really cannot, you cannot hate on this girl because this is her season. So this is a beautiful, like, think champagne toast without like the citrus. This is cranberry, so it's gorgeous. A little bit of a tartness, but mostly it's a sweet berry scent with the blackberry, the cranberry, and it has a dry down, in my opinion, of just the musky amber and ambery musk, okay? And they work super well together, so it gives more perfume than anything. Out of all of the scents, this is maybe the rose too, but those two, this one and Midnight Magic, give perfume. Initial top, cranberry, but the dry down again, soft, musky elevation, okay? So I love this one. I think, again, packaging is the best of the bunch. I think this packaging really ate Joy up because Joy is all shimmer in the first place. This collection ate Joy up, if I'm being honest. And overall, I think this winter's offerings were just okay. I do have a lot of things, but in terms of like excitement or originality or uniqueness, I think that they kind of were trying to reinvent the wheel from last year with a few of these collections. And you can't always strike, you know, magic twice, or however the saying goes. It didn't blow my socks off. Now, it did blow my socks off compared to fall, because fall was like, you know, and winter is slowly but surely usurping fall's place for me in terms of being better. You know, I think in the past couple of years, winter offerings have just been more and fun and things that we hadn't maybe seen, and that's across brands. I'm talking about Dove and Native, and, you know, everybody's getting in the mix. So I really am enjoying winter, holiday, seasonal things, and there'll be more content on the way. Speaking of which, we are going to be switching gears to Bath and Body Works in the next video. We'll be talking about their winter offerings as well as the Milk collection. I know it's been out, but for me it's a holiday collection, so it's going to go with the holiday things, okay? So if you are looking forward to seeing that and hearing my thoughts about it, please be sure to subscribe. If you like videos like this, please give this one a thumbs up. It helps my channel and it lets other people know, like, hey, you might want to check this out if you're a body care girly, okay? And I would just love to have you here so we can do our greeting and, you know, really connect. But yes, thank you all so much for watching. God bless you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. That was it, right? I think that was it.